All right, another hosted event. This time we've got 55 cars here at Rockingham. And the first thing you got to do is 2 laps in 3-minute qualifying. Top 30 go to the main race. Everyone else has got to race their way in for the final 6 spots. It's fixed sets. Daniel put this together. And looking at times right now, I'm kind of not doing great. So we'll see what I can pull off here. Track is at 0% right now, and time in sim is 10:30. I think the race is going to be noon, and we'll also have a 30-lap race for the race in. So, yeah, I haven't felt really comfortable in getting a fast lap in. Especially on the bottom. I've really been struggling to get speed down there, so just taking it nice and easy right now. We're going to try to get a run off the high side, depending on what this lap is. 260 is probably close to the edge. Right now 15th, but we're getting a decent run. Go ahead and drive it in deep here. Get on it early. Let it push up to the wall. And yeah, we're going to be in the race. 24.180. That puts us 13th at the moment. I'm not guessing that we'll get 17 cars going quicker than that. So let's take a look at the results at the moment. Vreeland up on pole at the moment, and we are sitting in 15th, 16th, 17th now. Looking for that 30th place, and at the moment it's looking like Dean Clavitt is on the bubble. We've got one car that has not set a time, and he was at a 24.095. He might have hit the wall though. Or has he left? He has left. Okay. Well, he will not be racing. And Brandon is going to find himself on the pole for the last chance race. So, looks like Clavitt got beat. So, yeah, I missed one person putting in a time there. They must have been on their second lap. Let's take a look at who all is in this right now. We are waiting on Clavitt to load in. Scott Yost, very surprised to see him in here. Not in the hosted event, but in the LCQ. And David Lubbock, or Lubbock. Stokes is in here. Richard Singleton, we've seen him in the modified Volusia 100. And Trevor Olson, he was in our modified Volusia 100. He is starting 18th for this race. And at the back, Dwayne Morris, slowest qualifier, 25.240. It's a bit off pace. Not sure if he's going to sign up for the race. Looks like he did not. So here we go. Top 6 are going in. So on pole, Clavitt. Outside of him, Brandon McCrary. Scotty Smith in the 23, in the 85, Scott Yost. And David Lubbock in the 89 as they come down the backstretch. Alex Stokes is in the 18, and that is your top 6. And we'll see how this one goes. So 30 laps. Cautions do not count. And hopefully it's a fairly clean race. But there's a lot on the line to get into the main race. Pace truck's going to be in this time.
Green, green, green.
And we're green. It's a little bit of a slow start from the second lane, or the second row. We're going to have 3 wide immediately. 89 has to back out of it. That's going to slow him down off the corner, and he's actually going to fall out of the top 6 now because of that. Track does not have any rubber on it except for what was in queue, so everyone's going to be looking around, trying different things. We've got to get this a little more sound in here. All right, 3 wide into the corner, almost contact there by the 22. Now he's going to slide up and lose that 6th spot. Maybe not. Fights back on the outside. 18 gets a little loose down the backstretch. That is Alex Stokes in the Skittles car. Everyone making it around. Haven't had a caution. Haven't seen anything too crazy. But we got a 3-car battle right now for the final 2 spots in this race. Almost a little bit of contact there. Topside's working really good for Singleton in the 22 as he goes around. But then comes down low. I think he's getting a little loose off the corner there. So topside now for Lubbock in the 89. So we got Leonards in the 88 just coming into the picture. Everyone taking a little bit different line, just kind of finding their way out of the corner. And, you know, there's going to be a bit of tire saving coming into play in a 30-lap race here. You're going to lose about a second. And we've got our first caution. And that is going to be for James Smith in the 20. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Oh, he gets loose off the corner. It looks like he was already into the wall. And that is not how he wanted to show up in the broadcast. So, get everyone lined up here, figure out where the pace truck is. Top 6 right now: Dean Clavitt, Brandon McCrary, Scotty Smith, Scott Yost. Richard Singleton's worked his way up into the top 6. Alex Stokes is still hanging in on the top 6. And then David Lubbock with his move to the inside. I think that cost him that spot. Let's see if I can get this to work right. To green. Hopefully that gets everyone lined up. There we go. Hopefully everyone's paying attention. So we just got to go -2. And looks like 2 cars on track, and getting new tires, which I said was not allowed, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about any of those guys. So, I should have closed pits, but oh well. We will, if anyone gets near the front with that, then will take care of it with the black flag.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, here we go. Now this time, Lubbock from the 4th row, going to take a look 3 wide on the inside, can't quite get there, and now he's lost out another spot. Or no, that's Yost that's lost out on a spot. Lubbock actually gained a spot there. Stokes has fallen back. Got a tight battle back here for around the top 10 positions. Got a couple of people with a bit of damage. Everyone getting a little loose out of the corner. Off of 2 early on, it gets a bit loose. But Stokes is now fallen back, and we're going to see if he can work his way back up there. As we got Vic Brown in the 40, gets a little high on corner entry. He's going to get a good run, though, off the corner. And is he going to dive it into the inside? He's going to go for that inside line. 88 goes up to the shadow through 3 and 4. But Brown coming forward in the 40 car. And 44, Larry Corey up into the wall there. Everyone gets around him safely. No, there's contact, but they keep it going straight for now. Looks like he just kind of came off the wall, and there might have been a bit of prediction code there. And looks like he's now loose off the corner. Damage might be affecting him. Tires might have got hot there as well. So, right now, well, it looks like Singleton has slightly fallen off pace. He is now falling back to the 6th position. And we've got 3 cars now battling for 1 spot, and I think Vic Brown right now is the fastest car out of these 3. But who's saving tires? Who's thinking about, I've still got 20 laps? And is there going to be any issues up front? Scotty Smith looks like just a bit off pace now. And Lubbock now really working his way up through the field. So he's going to go for that 4th position. And we got 2 wide back here with Stokes and Brown. And that's going to give Brown 7th place. So he's going to start working on Singleton. So he's going to take the run down off the corner out of 2. He has got that line figured out. He's going to take a look inside into 3. Singleton goes up to the top. Brown working around the bottom in 3 and 4. He's going to get that final transfer spot now. And I don't think he's done. I think he's going to go ahead and pass Yost. Singleton almost contact with Stokes as he gets up into the wall. He's going to lose a couple of spots, and he's now dropping back massively. Has he used up the tires too much? Is the damage hurting him? He's going to cut back down, try to get to the bottom. He definitely did not like that high side. Alright, so final transfer spot right now, Vic Brown. Stokes behind him by half a second. Let's take a look back up front here. Dean Clavitt walking away. Brandon McCrary holding position in 2nd. Then Scotty Smith. The question is he falling off? And is he going to start losing positions? And is everyone going to keep it clean here? Right now, they make it out of there. That's going to slow Lubbock down a bit. Yost taking a look, but thinks better of it. He's going to run the middle. But Vic Brown's probably 3rd, if not fastest car on track. But he's not going to have anywhere to go right now. Scotty Smith working the high side through 1 and 2. I really like that line. It's what I've used to feel best out of 2. But good clean racing right now. Field has spread out. We are now down into the 25-1, so dropping off at about a second from the pace that they were setting in qualifying. Got a big run by Vic Brown here. Yost has just got to think about, all right, 6th place I'm transferring. How hard do I want to battle? Because right now, it doesn't look like Stokes is going to be able to gain a lot, even though these guys are battling up ahead. Not a whole lot of time is being lost to the 7th place car. Distinct different lines through there. Vic Brown getting the biggest run though off the corner, but nowhere to take it. You know what? Are the top 2 starting to fall back? Or did this camera angle kind of change the look of it? Starting lap 21 now, and Lubbock still trying to work the bottom around the 23. The 23 still able to hold off, but they're definitely closing in. But oh no, we've got contact, and that is wall contact. And Scotty Smith, thank you for just holding it up in the wall. Even though you lost a ton, you didn't wreck anyone else out, and it was a very good move off of a mistake. And that is going to throw him into that 6th spot now with damage. And Stokes sees his entry into the 200. So Scotty Smith working that high side, and it just one time goes wrong. But look at this up here. Lubbock now going for the 2nd position, and then Vic Brown is up into 4th as he got around Yost through all of that. Scotty Smith still holding on to the 6th spot. Lubbock is going for the win, though. He wants to start in that 31st position. And I'm glad that I set this to 30 laps. It is showing who's got some speed on the long runs. It looks like there was almost contact or something happened there with Stokes and Smith, and that has allowed Leonards to close in on the back of this. Sorry to the rest of the field, this has just been kind of non-stop up here at the front. Lubbock going for the win. He is taking the top spot right now, and that is the safest spot as long as we don't get to lap traffic. Brandon McCrary, though, falling off. We've seen him in the LCQ last night flying at the end of the race, and it's kind of going the opposite direction for him right now in this one. But he's got a big gap after Yost. Shouldn't have to worry too much about it. But still, Smith holding on to that final spot. Stokes not able to do much with it. Leonard's trying to find a way around so he can maybe go challenge. Back behind in the 48, that is Zakowski. Then we got Reagan Chandler in the 55. Behind them, Adam Cohn. Cohen. Richard Singleton's dropped all the way back now to the 12th spot. Gregory Meeks in the 54. 42nd of Bo Tiffany. Grady Oden. Robert Guy. Angelo Espo. And Trevor Olson back here with Larry Corey and Larry Waits. That is our leader right behind him. Coming around, 2 to go this time by. And David has put the gas down along with Vic Brown. Clavet's still holding on to the 3rd position. Yost getting around McCrary. That's going to put him into the 5th spot. And now Lennartz has been let loose. And Scotty Smith has got to hold on for 1 lap to make it in. So, battle for this final transfer spot, and Lennartz has got to run. He's got the run coming to the white flag, but Smith has been able to work that high side. He's able to get that run off the corner. Is he going to be able to get the run off at 2? Is there going to be contact? Oh, Lennartz has got to back out of it. He just got a major push there. And that is going to allow Smith to take that final spot. Lovick, Brown, Clavet, Yost, McCrary, and Smith in the final spot. And Zilkowski almost just got there, but just misses out in the 7th spot. All right, 2-minute warm-up. And, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back. Where is that guy? I don't see where he's even at. Hopefully that wasn't one of the people that made the race.
1 lap to green. Line up
all
on
right.
the outside.
No time to screw around and try to be an admin and do all that. Just got to join. Sorry to the guy that wanted it into the longest line. Just don't wreck. We got Cadwallader up ahead of us.
There are 4 additional sets of tyres during
So I got to
race.
say his name.
Have a good race.
And we're ready to go. I hope everyone made it. I think we might be missing one person. Maybe some people are starting from the pits. But yeah, starting 18th. That is scary mid-pack.
Jets up, 60 car.
But we got a bit of rubber in the track after that 30-lap race. You can see it on corner entry here. And let me turn this back on. Okay, there we go. So, 200 laps, full-length race for the trucks, and hopefully it will be a clean one. Oh, Chad, I didn't even notice that you had a terrible qualifying and are starting behind me. Second fastest in practice. But, alright. Here we go. I hope it's good. We got a blinker up on the inside front end. Yeah, that's going to be a mess. Pole sitter just blinked out. Please do not come back in and be plowed over. Lots of blinking going on right now. Right, well, can't do anything about that. Let's just hope it doesn't cause a mess. Ooh, big pushes by the people behind. I'm hoping no one got a black flag on that start for passing. Really unfortunate that that guy decided to pull into the pits, but maybe he did because of blinking. We got a wreck on the backstretch. I don't think it's going to bring out a yellow. Looked like he stayed going straight. 77 getting a bit antsy here. I'm going to just kind of watch out for him. I know everyone in here is a viewer, but he's looking to be really aggressive right now, and it's not really the call right now with the track being very green. So, I'm just taking it easy. We got a big gap behind us. Everyone back there is really taking it easy. I don't know if something happened to make them all lose a bit of ground, but it is a very, very long race. And tires are going to go through a lot. So, I really hope no one got a black flag on that start. That is my biggest fear. I want everyone to be able to have some fun.
24.89.
We got one around, and first caution, that is the 28 Messagill. Let me take a look at the lineup and see what we got going on. Okay, it looks like the 09 did not start, and everyone else is on the lead lap, so there shouldn't be any issues timing-wise. But, yeah, a little bit different strategy out of everyone there. The back of the pack was definitely taking it nice and calm. We're going to see there's going to be tons of issues out of 2. It's how it's going to be. This track is very difficult out of 2. You start wearing the tires, start heating up the right rear, letting the car push out too wide, kind of like Darlington. You can run the bottom and you can let that thing slide all the way out, but all that's going to do is heat the tires and wear them. So it'll be interesting. We haven't seen a lot of people up top, but I haven't really been paying too much attention to where everyone's running. But I'm glad we got sort of a clean run there for how horrible that start was, with cars blinking in and out and pulling onto pit road, and just a utter mess there. But it looks like everyone is on the lead lap. I'm guessing the 28's got some damage. But at least it was just a one-car incident. Well, one car getting the damage. Not sure if he did it on his own or got turned. I'll try to take a look at the incidents afterwards, unless it's just too many cautions. Alright, so we've found ourselves up 4 spots into the 14th position. With the tires, you got tires where you can pit every 50 laps and still have one set. So it's going to be kind of a gamble of when you take that extra set that, you know, tried to give yourself an advantage over people. Not sure what the 19's doing, but that just hopefully doesn't cause any accordion here. We're starting in second, mid-pack, and people were doing a bit of crazy stuff into one, so leader waits. We're on old tires. Everyone's just figuring that out, going, oh crap, car wobbles. I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, so we get one spot there. Clearly, I'm probably getting raced a little different than anyone else on track. But we'll take that spot and see where we can go from this point. Oh, we got big contact. Car pushed up. Oh, Chad. These guys behind him did not check up. That sucks. I had to make sure that that car wasn't coming back out on track. Let the 21 by. I think that was the guy that was halfway stuffed in the wall there. And a lot of the mid-pack got damaged there too now. Is the 21 coming around? He is. Maybe. Is he paying attention? I think he's figured it out. Yeah, he's passing people now. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. That took a big chunk of cars out.
Catch up, 21 car, pass up, 41 car. Pass up, 29 car, catch up, 21 car.
And they're not going to have a whole lot of time to pit for repairs, too.
Pit road is closed.
I don't know what's going on with people.
77
like,
car.
Clearly, if people are stopping, pass them. We got the 6th place car going in for tires and maybe repairs. This has gotten really clustered right now. Long race, though. People should be able to come back if they do get lapped here, getting damage repaired. Just unfortunate. Front of the pack just overdriving right now. That was just a case of guy on the inside pushing up.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch up, 31 car. Catch up,
I was thinking about extending that caution
0.948.
since we were all a mess on getting in line, but it wasn't going to do any good for if the pits were closed. So, one of the reasons I did not. So we are now up to 11th. We got a very damaged car in front of us. Up on the 3rd row. So we're going to have to think about that.
The pace car is in.
And leader's waiting for the green, which is kind of stacking everything up.
1 minute 3.155. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Luckily, mid-pack seems to have gotten through that, and yeah, we're just going to ease our way up here.
26.594.
So, lots of early incidents, but that's just always the case in these bigger fields. But especially when you take cars directly from queue, because that's just going based off of who's fast, and can lead to, oh, we got one sideways behind. He saves it though. That's just going to cause a bit of a stack up back there. Hopefully everyone is nice and patient on lap 17 of 200. Shells up there ahead in the 52. And we've seen in the race a lot of people falling off later. So we're going to see a lot of movement if we get a long run. And the 77 has put himself in the wall. In about 15 laps, we're going to see the 77 going straight backwards. Maybe he's going to prove me wrong, but it really looks like he's overdriving his car at the moment. And this is not the place to do that.
24.944.
Bit of a blink there. Got a couple of Australians in here. I don't know if they all made the race or not. Australian or New Zealand. One of the two. Getting a decent run here though.
24.976.
Field spread out quite a bit. Got Thomas in the 83 kind of tracking us down, but right now I am in a nice gap here. I have nothing to worry about other than the 77 up ahead who nearly turned down on the car inside of him. Now Daniel in the 52 is stacked up behind both of them as they try to get around. But it didn't even take as long as I thought. The 77 is already starting to go backwards a bit. And I think it's only going to get a little worse. A little blink there, though, by the car on the inside of him. Hopefully they keep it clean. I really do not want to get any closer to this. Alright. Now Dan's trying to get around. That's just, well, now he's blinking a bit. Am I having connection issues? No. Alright. So there must be something happening out in the world causing a bit of a connection issue. Or I'm looking at the wrong car there. I hope these two, I'll let these two go pass me behind me, but right now I'm just waiting for this to settle out. But I'm very bad at this track in a stock car. Put me in a Silver Crown or a sprint car and I can drive it pretty well, but I always just underdrive it too much and it gets too tight. But here we go. 77 heading backwards. Lap 27 after 2 cautions, so he's going to have a very, very long race from this point. And you don't even want to pit right now if the caution comes out. So, you know, he's got some hard decisions to make. This has all worked itself out in front of me now, so now I can start thinking about passing some of these guys. 29's taking it fairly easy. That OFA 2 is so hard to do if you just run the low line the whole time, so you're almost better off going high and cutting down. Which is what I will be doing here, I hope. And now we get a run, and we should clear him by entry. So yeah, his tires are only going to get worse. He's got a lot of work to do to get those back. But we'll see if he learns on the next run. Oh, he almost got the wall. Alright, so in the top 10. We don't have any lap traffic coming up yet. And looks like everyone's kind of settled into a good rhythm. This is what I wanted. Even though we're not even a quarter of the way into this race, we're having a very good run here. And I thought it was going to take a little longer to get to this point of having a long green run, so. Nope. We've got contact between second and third place, I think. That was a bit odd. No one, you know, like, car just got so sideways there that caused the caution. But now here's where we're going to get into a weird spot. You can pit here. But then you're kind of taking your spare set way too early.
Pit road is now open.
But if you stay out and everyone pits, you're just going to get ate up. So it's time to become lunch.
Car 21 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Alright, that is going to bring Mooney back. He's 7 laps down, though, because he had to do that pit under green. But, like I said, we're going with official race rules. I'm not clearing anything. I'm not doing anything special for anyone. just because I need to focus on driving. Alright, so now we're going straight backwards. Nothing that we can do about this.
Pit road is closed.
But I just, it's too early right now. But also, if we get another long run, I mean, maybe this is just the worst call ever, but I don't know. It just seemed too early because you can't pit every 30 laps. But by the time we get to the next pit cycle, you know, are we going to be dead last?
Pasta, 41.
Most likely. And we very well could be a lap down in 30 laps. It's
One to go. Next time by.
It's going to be interesting.
10.24. Line up on the outside.
Forgot about that. With everyone waiting for the green flag, that was just stacking everyone up. It's just, it's not worth it having everyone stacked up like that. The leader should be the first one to go, and not everyone trying to go at the same time on green, so.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
And he didn't listen.
Second position right now. Pit road's open. The next car's the leader.
And we got people going 3 wide up the middle, because we're clearly...
Inside. Clear.
That's just a bit much there. There's not a whole lot of need for that. Oh well. I guess his goal is to try to get around and lap us. Luckily right now with the tire cool off, it doesn't look like we're as bad as what I thought we would be. I thought we were going to be swamped immediately, but only 3/10 off of my best lap right now, so. But with as many people that pit, we are still, when we do pit, going to be going way back. Oh shit, no turn up top there, first time up there.
Still there. Still inside. Nice and smooth. 25.3.
Alright, now we go backwards.
Car inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear inside. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Stay high. Clear. 25.923.
Ooh, little contact and loose there by the Tide car. It's Wesley. Alright, I'm very surprised by the tires right now. Now I'm guessing once they get heated up, oh, we just had a big wreck. I'm guessing once the tires get heated up, it's going to be even worse.
Catch up, 34, car.
The issue is right now we can only go about 52 more laps. So at this point, I do have to pit. And George might not have text chat on in-car like I don't, so might be why he did not start early. But here we go, into the pits. It's gonna put us all the way to the back, but it is what it is. I really don't want to, but I think now we just kind of chill at the back and don't get ourselves in a bad position. Tires 88, 90, 96, 96. So very pointless to take those off right now, but
Okay, go.
really didn't want to pit there, but fuel wise I just had to. So that gives us 3 sets of tires now. I really cannot, I don't want to pit until after lap 100. And, well, let's work this out. We can go about 80 laps, I believe, is what Daniel said, so...
21 car.
I don't think Rich got the wave around, or maybe he did while we were in the pits. The lucky dog. Or there was someone else.
Pasta 28 car.
Lots of cars with damage. And we are still at a 0x right now. I'd like to point out, while we're talking about it, I was the only one in the modified race that didn't have an incident. But that was fairly easy since we were at the front the entire time, pretty much. Alright, so we're starting outside in 20th spot. We've got 30 cars on the lead lap.
One to go. Next time by,
Nope,
you'll
we're
be
starting
lining
inside,
up on the inside.
in the 19th spot.
Catch up 52 car. 1 minute 6.261.
We got someone, it looks like George Elliott, on pit road with a blown engine. So, all this ahead of me, do not care about, do not want any bit of it. If I have to, I'm going to just pull over and go to the back of the field, since I have screwed myself out of track position. Also, what the hell are you doing back here, Dan? You don't have damage. Did you get a speeding penalty? Maybe we had some people do 2 tires.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 1.942 outside. Stay low.
All right.
The car on the high side.
3 wide behind us for near last. 3 wide ahead of us. Try to get past that.
Clear up top.
I don't know what everyone's racing for. I mean, I know it's a race, but Jesus, people. Got a long ways to go, and you don't need to get there on lap 50. If your race ends on lap 50, well, you didn't win. Oh, we got a big wreck. Somehow he got turned back the right way. That looked like he was going nose first into the outside wall. I don't know if they hit the wall or not, but everyone is struggling quite a bit off of 2. They're just driving way too hard off of 2. You just gotta do what the car asks you. I know it's a tighter setup, but you just drive within the limits of it. Goal now, stay alive, save some fuel. We still got some crazies to get wrecked out of this race. I think a lot of people just have a hard time understanding how much you can gain later in a run. And with the limited tires, you don't want to eat them up early. No idea where the caution's at. Nope, it's in front of us. Please, everyone see the smoke. All right.
Pasta 36 car.
Well, now we're going to go really off strategy here.
Pasta 36 car.
We're going to come down and get fuel only, just to help us go a little longer if needed. Even though we've only used a gallon up there. But like I said, off of 2 is always the biggest struggle here. Oh, that was Colton. That was, I think, involved in that. Alright, make sure tires are off. They are. Get our fuel.
Okay, go. Line up, single file.
There's a lot of people on pit road getting things fixed up. So,
77
let's take a look at who's up front leading right now. Wesley Cadwallader, Jason Capo, Dean Clavitt, and David Duke, David Lubbock, out of the LCQ, Chris Oliveira, George Fonseca, Vic Brown,
13 car.
and okay, it looks like Sean English, that was the guy being extremely aggressive 3 wide up the middle, either fell out or was that crash. I'm assuming was that crash because he's 2 laps down. So, 56 laps in, and we are 32 minutes into this race.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
I think it's going to clean up, though. I think...
Catch up, 23 car. 1 minute, 7.289.
I hope. We should start getting to the longer runs. I mean, we did have a good long run there early on. I mean, it was only 20 laps, but it felt like a long run. At 77, you're just heating up your rear tires a bit more doing that. But you know me, I don't like any weaving or revving or anything under a pace. I know he's just trying to feel out what the tires are going to do on the restart. Thank you to the guy up front going early. That's going to spread us out, and hopefully everyone's just calm and sees that there's a big roadblock up ahead and hangs out for a few moments and then gets going.
Still there, hold your line. Clear, 26.733. Car outside, stay low.
Got one in the wall and one just got hooked, and we're going to have a caution. Maybe not.
Outside is clear.
I don't know if that was Dan. I don't know who that was. Might have been the 34. Where is Daniel?
25.82.
Is he ahead of us? Yes, he is. Alright, good. Don't want him wrecked out because he actually put the time in to build this setup.
Still there, hold your line.
Alright, now that I'm done looking at the standings,
Outside clear.
I'll focus on the cars around me.
25.56. The car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. 25.542.
Yeah, I am not worried about going to the back right now.
Car outside.
This
Stay low.
is me knowing that having a car with no damage is going to be a lot faster at the end. And on this run I should have some decent tires as well at the end. So I would hope.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
And yeah,
5.33.
with the way this race is going, definitely don't want to be in a big pack. So we get another car walling, and then into the car on the inside of them, and then into the wall. It all settles out though. I mean, this is a tough track, and it's a tight setup, so I just wanted a tighter setup because I want everyone to be able to have fun, and fast people can adjust to a tight setup if they want to. Slow people can't adjust to a loose setup. So that is why we've got what we got right now. And I know it's still breaking loose on exit, but that is due to people's lines that they're taking out of 2 right now. And just too much throttle and too much steering inputs.
25.665.
Looks like Scotty Smith has got a clean car. And just might have a little damage on the right side, but I think he's doing the same thing I am. Just waiting. Once everyone starts spreading out and then losing pace, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to pass him than early on in the run. 53 is very, very struggling. That wasn't good English, but he is having some issues off the corner. And down the straightaway. I don't know if he's got some steering damage or what's going on. Nope, into the wall again, and I think he might be hitting. Yeah, I think he's calling it quits. Thank you if you are. Understand that sucks, but yeah, sometimes the car just gets to a point where you can't drive it.
25.394.
So we got nowhere to go right now here. I think maybe the 77's taking it easier. There's no way he's already burned off his tires. So I think maybe he's adjusted, or maybe he's got damage that's hurting his car, or maybe he did just burn the tires up even more. And 78 just came up.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up, 23 car.
You gotta give room off of 2. All you gotta do is run a little higher and cut down off the corner. Get a massive run.
Pass the pace car.
But
Catch up,
don't take anything I say personal. We're doing fairly well. It's just gonna get even more mixed up now. Again, I'm not taking tires. We're gonna go fuel only, get some track position from it, if we can. We gotta get the field to catch up. And, yeah, I don't think I did anything to my tires over the last 30 laps. And everyone else that pit on that first one, now they're pitting again. Probably taking tires. And now they've only got 2 sets left. So, we'll see. No, got half of them staying out, it looks like. Maybe more. I think everyone that pit early is going, oh crap, wait, I don't have the sets to get me where I want to go. So now they're adjusting. And I'm just trying to save a ton of sets. So we still got 3 sets.
Okay, go.
But after seeing how little of tire wear I had on that first run, yeah, right now, crew said we're at 95, 94 on the right sides. So,
Line up, single file. Catch up, 56 car.
we're going to take track position now. Although not a whole lot, it looks like. Although some of this might be lap cars. Looks like about the top 13 or 12 stayed out there. And we got 3 lap cars. Let's take a look at how many cars we still got going in this one. We got 24 cars, 24 cars on the lead lap right now. And Jim is 15 laps down, still chugging. Wanted to finish this one out. 78, who was just in that last wreck, it's 3 laps down now. I don't know, was he a lap down when he wrecked too? Then, yeah, it's hard to tell how many people are still going along out there, but that are laps down. But people should be able to start getting some laps back under these cautions. Obviously, we've been in the pits when the call happened, so I haven't heard it. We're in 15th.
1 to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
I'm feeling good about my strategy.
1 minute 6.818.
I think next time, you know, past lap 100, we take tires. We still got 2 sets, so we can take them after a 30 lap run.
About to go green, stay focused.
But feeling good about where I'm at on this, and yeah, we'll see how this run goes.
The pace car is off.
Leader's going.
Green, green,
Lots of
green.
tire spin out of people. Everyone keeps it going straight though. And 3 wide into the corner, and that was just a very stupid move.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Close.
That
Pit road
was
is closed.
so uncalled
Left
for
up,
there.
23, car by.
And
Catch
I'm
up,
going to make a
23,
point
car.
of it. That was just so uncalled for on lap 77 of a 200 lap race. Sorry, George, but it's just no need to go 3 wide into turn 1 on a restart when we're not even to halfway. So we'll be single file start now. But yeah, that, I mean, guys, you gotta look at the laps left. And you're not gaining spots on these starts. This isn't a cup car where everything comes off of
Car 83, got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the
how you
outside.
restart. It's about how you are 30 laps into the run. So, yeah, sorry, but I was able to see that one
Left
right
up,
in front of me.
83, car by.
It was just unnecessary. Guy ahead of you gets a bad start, lift off a little bit. We're all here to have fun. Winning it is not going to get you anything, especially if you had to wreck the field to get there. That's just going to end up getting you banned. And I want some damn long green
Pit
runs.
road is closed right
I
now.
want something entertaining for my viewers to watch. Now, maybe I'm wrong on what happened there, but that completely looked like his fault. Alright, so single file cert. That's going to change things up. Our first one of the night. Hopefully we won't have another one. But that makes his penalty even bigger. 11.035. As now he is, 30 cars back. I know I can't police all of them. I try not to ever do that, but I think that was just so unnecessary on lap 77. I don't want to be here all night.
About to go green, stay focused.
Everyone is crazy spread out on this. Horrible accordion that I'm going to try to get solved. Alright. Let's do some laps now with single file certs. Transfer from LCQ, it is, yeah, just got a little bit high up there. Nowhere to go here, so if you want to go try to get in it, go ahead. I'm guessing everyone's scared to do anything now.
Inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear inside.
Big loose. I don't know if there was contact, but good save by the 219. Oh, fuck. Wall. That's my first X. It just did not turn. Now, if George goes up here and finds himself in a wreck immediately, he will be going away. I mean, he's just being so overly aggressive at the moment. At least he backed off there. He didn't try 3 wide up the middle until now.
Car inside. Clear. Outside.
Vic's on some old tires.
Outside. Clear outside.
Alright.
5.488.
Got a few spots there. We're into 12th. Vic's gonna be going backwards right now. Really, he's only on like 10 lap older tires than us. Because we haven't changed them since our first stop.
25.264.
Almost to halfway.
25.258.
I'm getting very, very tight somehow. Maybe overdrive an entry. Definitely gonna start moving up in 1 and 2 though.
25.196.
Get that straighter line off the corner. That way I don't get a push and hit the wall on exit. George is pitting now. Like a big loose moment for Devin behind. Brandon's up here, looks like he's going backwards, but he also hasn't pit since 35, as well as Daniel. They're going to get to a point, though, where fuel's going to start to be an issue for them. That's at about lap 130, I think. If we start closing in on lap 130 under green, they're going to start sweating. Here comes Scott.
25.641.
It's feeling like a long green run though. The single file start obviously really helped. Yep, well, spoke too soon.
Closed, pit road is closed. Catch up 52, car. Catch up 96, car. Past the pace car. Catch up 96.
Well,
car.
we are lap 98, so we can definitely pit and get tires. It was a weird place for a wreck.
Catch up 52, car. Catch up 52, car.
Was hoping that would go a lot longer. Force some of these guys into a scary moment, but
Road's open.
now we're all going to be kind of even on strategy. I think everyone's going to be about the same on tires. be back to double file, and got some damage, but I'm not going to worry about that. Everyone else has got a whole hell of a lot more.
Okay, punch it.
I want the track position at the moment. Scott's going to get us. Try not to give myself a penalty trying to get that spot. Haha, I still got it. He definitely beat me out. Did he get a penalty? No. He definitely got to the line before us. Alright, well, lost the spot, gained the spot. Tires that time, 86-88. So,
coming up on halfway here.
It's definitely a fuel limited run. We are in 11th. And let's see, we've got, looks like George is still out there, so I don't know why he hit there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm confused, but Wesley 2 laps down, Cadwallader. Then Peter Nelson 3 laps down in the 35. Rich Mooney 6 laps down. 72 car that we saw wreck there, 8 laps down. 77's 8 laps down. Jim is 17 laps down. And we have
1 lap to green.
19 cars
Catch up, 17 cars
on the lead lap.
1 minute 7.386.
And it looks like we're going to get a free spot there because Scott went in the pits again. And so that moves us up. No, because we're supposed to be on the outside, weren't we? I don't know. So we got a couple of people up front that did not pit.
About to go green.
But they did pit on like lap 75, I think. So shouldn't be too terrible.
The pace car is in.
And we're going.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10. 1 minute 0.33. Car outside.
That was weird.
Outside.
It just kept turning.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low.
Just find myself a safe spot again.
Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear. 26.37.
Down low and son of a bitch.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Past up, 92. Car, past up, 92. Car. Catch up, 219. Car. Catch up, 85. Car.
Well, car's gonna be broke now.
Catch up, 84. Car.
We have to go. Please go.
Pit road's open.
Please
Left
go.
up, 96. Car by.
Oh my god, please go. He's blown up. He's going to get off the track.
Left
Please
up,
fucking
84.
go.
Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch up, 84. Car. Car 21, got the lucky dog, let them past on the outside. Jetstar 84, car.
Well, let's find out how much damage. I even got as low as I possibly could. That was very obvious it was coming. But yep, that's bad. Don't think there's anything I can do to recover from this. Go a lap down. We're going to have to go multiple laps down to get this all fixed. There's only like 11 people on the lead lap. Yeah, I was a bit optimistic, I guess, in how well we could run this, but not much I can do. Really thought this was going to be a lot cleaner, but people just aren't getting that you can't put tons of wheel in it and you can't stay in the gas if you're pushing off a 2. So I'm pretty sure he just ate the wall, and we paid for it. Try to stay 1 lap down, but I think this car is going to be completely fucked, so.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Jetstar 23, car.
Probably going to blow an engine. Oh yeah, car's fucked.
2 minutes, 24.026, pasta, 4, car.
No speed, engine's
Jetstar
broken.
23, car. About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Yeah.
26.782.
A second, 2 seconds off. The only thing we got going for us is everyone else is broke, but this isn't worth watching, so I will pit and we will just broadcast the rest. Looks like Jim just blew an engine, so that got a big chunk of everyone. Well, it's probably going to go green the rest of the way now, since there's no one left on track. Let's see what we got going on out here. So, Dean Clavitt. We've seen him leading early in the race in, and he is leading now at the halfway mark. Janky in the 12, And then we got Bryce Forsyth in the 17 working his way up, trying to get around Capo in the 31. And Lubbock in the 89 working his way forward. A little bit of contact there. The 12 just a little too low off the corner. A lot of the names that were up front are no longer in this race. So, yeah, this one's up to anyone out there. But Clavitt looking like he's got a shot at winning this, but I don't know. I think of what I've seen since I was in the race, it's going to be the 17 and the 89 and maybe Yost. Dan might be able to get there. Not sure how much damage he's got. Looks like he got hit solidly in the rear. But this one right now is Bryce's to lose. And we'll see if he can manage his tires. David really good in managing his tires in the LCQ to race his way in. So he might end up with 2 wins. Because he did win that one, didn't he? Yeah. So he could end up with 2 wins tonight, and what the hell was that? How are we crashing for the lead? That was... I don't know. I mean, this is... been pretty terrible. Yeah, they both kind of... I mean... It's a bit on Bryce. Bit of prediction code. Yeah, it's hard to say whose fault that was, but... yeah, that's, well, what, we got 5 cars left in this one? It's very sad. I really thought we could get a decent group of people, but I guess this track's just too hard. It's unfortunate. But I mean, we're wrecking on straightaways now, so I don't know, I can't explain it. It sucks. It's kind of, yeah, I know this isn't going to be fun to watch. At least the race-in was a good race. How the slowest 30 people could put on a better show than the fastest 30. Yeah, I don't know. While we're going through this, let's take a look at all the other wrecks. Let's see what happened out there. That is practice, sorry. Just wondering why there was gaps. Let's go lap 7 here. And first caution of the day. 28 gets loose in the center of the corner. That is very odd. Then we're gonna go with... oh yeah, this was up ahead. and the 12 just kind of turned down, but the 84, did he get the apron? No, but he wasn't going to stay low enough. I mean, the 12 could have been higher, but, yeah. That just... two people not giving enough room there. And... then... let's see... had the long run, which was ended by... prediction code. Then what do we have happen? Everyone's checking up, and this is... I don't know what the hell this is. '77 overdriving it and getting into the 85, which then ends the 7.
Green, green, green.
And just, yeah, people overdriving. And we'll move on to 52. And see what happened here. And 34 just kind of pushes up and gets the 60. And that causes a big mess. Alright, then we move on to alright. 77 kind of came down there. I don't know who to blame that on. So we're on lap 70 there, and then George got sent. Yeah, let's check out that one. Alright, so we're on lap 77. You can see this guy is checking up, and he drives in there. There was no need for it. None at all. It was so unnecessary. You could see that trying to get spots at that point in this race, just so unnecessary. And then the one that got us, nope, maybe not. This was the one with the lap cars that were wrecked somehow into turn 1. What was is that? I don't even know what to say about that one. It's been just stupidity. Like, I have no idea what's going on. But they're racing now, all two of them. So we got 10 cars on the lead lap. I mean, this is sad. I'm sorry to the people that took time off or bought this track or, you know, planned for this to be something worth doing. This is the worst thing. It's terrible. I don't get how it could be so bad. Yeah, I apologize to everyone though, because just not good enough, and unfortunately, terrible content for the channel. Because this isn't even fun to watch now. We've got 10 cars racing. Most of them are broke. I mean, yeah, someone's gonna win, but it's bad. So I may just start booting people. We'll see. Definitely going to watch lap traffic, make sure that they stay out of the way. Looks like he's doing so. Battle for the lead right now. Cars up here for the lead. Yeah, I think this right here, this is your winner. I think David's definitely got this one in the bag unless he gets damage. Dan might as also, but yeah, these three I don't think are saving their tires at all. Chance to go in. Just way too far off pace right now. I don't want anything causing another yellow, and there's nothing to gain from staying out there. thank you. Sorry, I just, it's just, right now, he was 62 laps off pace. It's not worth it to have someone that far off of getting back on the lead lap and that far off pace. I know he was doing a good job of getting out of the way, but just, sometimes you can accidentally screw it up. Sometimes just things happen. You don't see it in time that someone's catching you, and I just want this damn thing to get over with. So 10th place car, Clavitt, about to go a lap down, it looks like. Looks like he's a little off pace, but he's still got something sorted to race for. Other than that, I think everyone else is fine on pace. So, yeah, we've only got a couple of people out on track. I'm so disappointed in this race, especially after the modified race. We can put 32 or 30 mods on a track for 100 laps on a very difficult track and end up with a better race than this. It's just, definitely not going to be doing this long of a race ever again. And, yeah. I was optimistic, thought we could have some fun, but this just, it was everywhere. Back of the field, front of the field, just lots of stupid stuff. So, but we got a new leader. That is the 12 Janky. He's gotten around the 29, and I believe the 67 as well. But David tracking him down. But we got a weird situation going on here. David last pit on lap 100. He can't make it. $119 for the 67 and $119 for the 12. Then we got Matthias in the 219. He can make it on fuel, I think. Then we got Daniel, who's currently not going to be able to make it on fuel. Those are the top 6, kind of the only ones in it right now. These guys are all a bit off pace at the back. But, yeah, we'll see. I mean, Liviera doesn't have the fuel to go the whole way. Seems to be having a little bit of pace here. But Janky, hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm terrible with butchering names. Looks to have this one in hand now. Looking at who can make it and who can't. There's still a long ways to go. Just gonna keep an eye on things here. Everyone's just struggling to get around each other with their engine damage. Leaders coming up on them. But I think even, like, I feel like the 12 might still have to pit. I think the biggest thing is which one of these guys that has to pit is going to pull the trigger first and be able to make up all that ground. And you got to start thinking about that now. Give yourself 40 laps where you're a second quicker than them. Get all the way around. Give Daniel the idea, see if he can pull it off. I know you're probably going to go a lap and a half down, maybe 2. So give yourself 40 laps to get there. I don't know, it might be possible, maybe not though. Right now they're running 26 threes. New tires, you can be, what are we doing, 24s? I mean, that's 2 seconds a lap for a bit. And there's barely any cars out there. I'd be pulling the trigger, but, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for making this interesting for me. Was getting very bored with the situation. Now, leaders just go past him. He's a lap down now. This might be a terrible call. It's coming out, and I think leaders are coming by right now. God, I hate that it keeps cars on pit road sometimes. Okay, so he's out now, and he is only 1 lap down. It's a possibility. And now we're pulling in some other people. I know the promoter is helping out a competitor, but he made the setup, so... And he might have already had this idea, but let's see what lap times he can do. Is he damaged too much? Is that rear end damage affecting him? I don't think it is. .25.5 that time. and it takes a couple of laps for it to really get going. Let's see where the leaders are. Leaders 26-3. Has anyone else pulled the trigger? I think we had Devin. Devin has went in. I'm not sure where he was at the start of all that. He is now out there. And he's 2 laps down though, so it's not going to quite work out for him. Sorry for the camera controls. It's the pit road is really screwing everything up, making it hard for me to switch. All right, 26-3-7. Oh, someone just blew up. Maybe someone on pit road. Maybe it was my car. Yep, it was my car because we just got the meatball again. For some reason it turns the engine on. Alright. Again, sorry for this camera control. Alright, we got the 29. He is pit. He has seen this, and he is in a much better position to do this from. Daniel, though, is ahead of him. So Dan's got the undercut on him. He is looking fairly good. And running 25.2s, but I think Chris is a little quicker than him. Got the leader at. Alright, leader in 1 and 2. They're starting to race each other a little bit. They're still doing 26-3, so they haven't fallen off too much. I don't know if these guys can get back around to twice. Yeah, 30 laps. It's going to take a lot for that to happen. Not as big of a pace advantage, and they are not falling off as much, but some of them also have to pit. So, right now, Dan's gaining a bunch, as is Chris. Who do we got down here? Rich Mooney's coming out of the pits. Chris is doing 25.1, so the track has slowed down a bit. And my God, this is going to annoy me trying to switch around. So, 30 laps to go still. Load in here, get this thing so that it gets that white flag off my screen. Got some lap traffic. They're all getting out of the way. He's still doing 26.7, so that's fine. I think he is okay as well. Rich is 25.3, 24.6. So we're getting some fast laps out of Chris now. Nope, Dan just blinked. .26.4, 26.5. The issue is they've got to keep a second faster than these guys all the way through the final 25 laps, and that's to get 1 lap on them. And right now, they are not there at that point. Alright, so did Ian just pit? Or did he have an issue? I think he had an issue. Oh, damn, blinks at the worst possible time, passing someone. Yeah, they're just not close enough to the leaders. That's unfortunate. But David's going to have to pit, for sure. He could do a short fuel and right sides, but I'm not sure how the car is going to work for him after that. And Chris might have to pit. He's right on that edge. Back here, we've got Mahoney, in the 41. He's doing 25.3s, 9th place, but he's 2 laps down. Let's take a look like this. Easier for me to watch the gaps fall. Let's see where Chris is. Man, he lost a lot of time, it seems. So 25.0 still. So still a second and a half or a second faster than the lead. 25.6 is for Dan, and getting confused there. It's a lead lap car though. Pony unlapping himself one time. Oh my god. Well, that's going to slow the leaders up a bit. Car on the wall up ahead, and then driving down off the wall. Alright, so, yeah, he just doesn't have enough time. But he's going to gain a ton of time if they have to pit. And this guy's in 5th, so I can't tell him to come in. He's just, his tires are dead. Just gotta hope that everyone is smart and we don't have a caution. And going to the outside, and he's gonna unlap himself. But I don't think he's got the pace to get back around unless these guys' tires just fall off a cliff. He's going to need them to hit a cliff massively, which David is starting to struggle a bit, but it could be a fuel saving issue. Chris, not really. He's fallen to a 26.5. Might be doing a bit of fuel saving there on corner entry. Probably not. It's probably having to lift a ton. Here comes Oliveira. He's going to go to the top. Hopefully everyone's communicating. I don't know if this... it better say green. I'm going to be so pissed if someone causes a yellow. Alright, so Smith, back out on track. He pit. His tires hit that cliff. Where are we at? He last pit on 120. Car is way off pace, 2 laps down. We'll let it slide for now. 26.7 out of David, and I think he's clutching it on corner entry. 26.6 out of Chris. 25.6, so only a second a lap. And 25 seconds back. Ian's on old tires, so Dan really, we just got to forget about the lead now and take a look at, is he a second faster than fourth place? Massively. Second and a half. 2 seconds, actually. So he's got a good chance. Klein's out here running good laps. 26.7. Brown's still out chugging in 18th at 24.8. I think he just came back out on track. I don't know if I want someone that far back out on track. Yeah, he's being smart. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not saying that the other guy wasn't being smart, but he was off pace. Vic is going fast, but being smart around other people. Alright, so here is the pass for fourth place. So now we look to third. David is pit. David had to make the call. He is 1 lap down now, but should be able to get that back pretty quick since he pit from closer to the leader. Never mind, that's a long ways away. Alright, so we've got 8 laps left. He's still in the 26.8s. Dan's in the 25.9s and 18 seconds back. The lead, the win is kind of out of the question at the moment. Chris, 26.0s. So he's not making the speed up. And the tires just didn't fall off a whole lot at the end here. Lots of rubber on track. But we'll keep an eye on the leader, 27.0s. What happened? Did he fall out? Shit, I think he fell out right at the end. Yep, he lost. Wow, that sucks. I'm sorry. His quality dropped. Something happened. He's gonna fall out in a second. Well, Dan's now in second, 15 seconds behind, but 5 laps to go. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Matthias. That's rough. You do 195 laps, and then the internet says no. 26.0s for Dan. 14 seconds back. 26.8s. And looks like Chris is going to get the win. David just left it for too late. I think everyone, after having caution after caution after caution, kind of forgot that, oh, there's only 5 people on track. So, here we go. Final lap. Does anything crazy happen here? I mean, we've already seen second place fall out. And he wins it. Oh man, nothing against Chris. I'm just frustrated with this race. It was just, I mean, 7 cars under 1 lap down. That's just, might as well have been an unofficial race on week 13. Like, yeah, disappointed. It was a mess. We seen what we needed to see. Good job to those that survived. Sorry for the people that I had to remove or tell to get off the track. Yeah. I hope we have some better content coming out in a few minutes when the build goes live. But, yeah. Gonna have to rethink how I do these. So, thanks for watching.